Well, g'day friends, and we have a treat for you today. Yes, we're starting a new Battletech series, but this time we're playing the extended 3025 Commanders Edition mod. And yeah, I've got a couple of people to thank for that, but let's first, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of this old save that I was playing around with before. Yep. Okay, so yeah, I did a bit of a test, and I gotta say I'm quite impressed with it. So we're gonna go Iron Man. Yeah, we're gonna keep it on 4 mech parts, and at the request of one of my viewers, we're gonna go the hard route and go Taurian Concordat. But I am just gonna go normal progression. Still gives us a score multiplier of 0.8, which is fine. So let's start. So, yeah, big shout out to Channel Doyle. I was actually looking for some mods that expanded the star map, and as you may know, I've been complaining about the what I feel is a lack of content in the vanilla game. And lo and behold, I was searching, and my prayers were answered. My gaming prayers were answered by the gaming gods, and I stumbled across on YouTube Channel Doyle. So that's channel_Doyle, and I highly recommend you go check it out. I'll post a link below, and for those of you interested in the mod, I'll also post a link to that. Now there are some downsides to the mod, and I'll point those out as we get further into it. But let's just set up our character first. Now, being from the Taurian Concordat, look, me being a Federated Sons fanboy, I gotta say, I kind of feel dirty doing this, but yeah, you know, gotta mix it up a bit. But I am gonna go my normal route of exiled, and we'll go Frontier Freelancer so we get our tactics up. So there we go. And I'm gonna edit the name and appearance. And we're going to go a Roman style, because the Taurian Concordat's modelled after a Roman style government. We're going to go a Roman style character. So we've got to go the nice red, yeah, slightly red coloured suit, because we are the member of the Taurian Concordat. And I'm going to call him Maximus. Okay, so a couple of things. Alright, so I've decided to go with the character, the name of the person, the real life person that Maximus was based on, and that is
Marcus Nonius-Macrinus.
So that's the character name, Marcus Nonius-Macrinus. I probably butchered that, but anyway, that's the name we're going for, so we'll just go Control V, delete that. So his first name is Marcus. Now, I won't go Wong, I've done Wong before. So we'll put a hyphen in there to sort of anglicize it a bit. And there we go. So that's our character, Marcus Nonius-Macrinus. Okay, so Taurian Concordat, yep. Looks good. So I'll get into explaining the mod a bit further, but if you want some more details, I've got to say Channel Doyle does a far better job than I could, but I'm just really interested in getting into this. So, a mercenary's career: you have everything an industrious mercenary commander could want: a crew of talented misfits, a lance of ancient battle mechs, and a derelict cargo ship to call home. It's one thing to finish a mission in one piece, more or less, but it's another to keep your mech warriors happy and healthy, your mechs patched up and ready for action, and your balance sheet firmly in the black. As the rumours of another succession war intensify, the Mercenary Review Board announces new evaluation protocols to assess the mercenary companies of the periphery with a score. Alright, so you'll notice here it says date not set. We'll get into that in a moment, but first I want to customize our company. So I'm gonna go for... there was one I liked, I saw earlier. Where is it? There it is. A horse. Turn a symbol with some nice colours around it. A little star, that looks cool. And we're going to name it. And look, if I've butchered this, blame Google. But we're going to call the company
Equites Machina.
So, which I'm told, according to Google, is a translation from machine cavalry. So that's Equites Machina will be our company name. So, and there we go. And we're gonna do the appropriate colors to go with the logo. Some nice silver. Where is it? There we go. And a nice silver and white accent. Where is it? There we go. Looks beautiful. Alright, we'll save that. That looks great. Now, let's have a look at our mechs. Now, this is the downside with going with the periphery lens, because this is what you start out with. So, yeah. To the guy who said they wanted me to do the Taurian Concordat, this is your fault, mate. I got crap. Although the Firestarter's not bad. Could do with a bit of a change up, but the Firestarter's okay. The freaking Cicada, come on. And a Commando, it's okay. Could be worse, I guess. But yeah. So this is what we got stuck with, so thanks a lot, Mr. Taurian Concordat. Alright, so the thing with the mod is, let's have a look at the star map first, because it is very impressive. Have a look at this. Look at this. This is a thing of beauty. We've got travel contracts everywhere. We've got you know, plenty of stuff to do, and that is the problem. It's great, but it's also a problem, and I'll explain why in a moment. But first, we should, advance the timeline by 1 day for a couple of reasons. Okay, so here we go. Galaxy at War. In Galaxy at War, the great houses of the Inner Sphere will not simply wait for a wedding invitation to show their disdain for each other. To that end, war will break out as petty bickering turns into all-out conflict. Your reputation with the factions is key. The more they like you, the more they'll bring you to the front lines, and the greater the rewards. Perhaps an enterprising mercenary could make their fortune changing the tides of battle and helping a faction dominate the Inner Sphere. The new features in Galaxy at War. Each planet generates attack resources and defensive resources that they will be constantly spending to spread their influence and protect their own systems. Planetary resources and faction influence can be seen on the star map by hovering over any system. Successfully completing missions will swing the influence towards the faction, granting the contract. Target acquisition missions and attack and defend missions will give a permanent bonus to the winning faction's attack resources and a permanent deduction to the losing faction's defensive resources. If you accept a travel contract, the faction will blockade the system for 30 days. A bonus will be granted for every mission you complete within that system during that time, which is very handy, and you'll see why, given how the system works. Pirates are active and will reduce resources in a system. High pirate activity will be highlighted in red. Sumeri will flag systems in purple on the star map that are the most valuable local targets. Sumeri will also highlight systems in yellow that have changed ownership during the previous month. Hitting Control and R will bring up a summary of the factions' relationships and their overall war status. So, we'll just start with the vanilla year. I've started with Clan Invasion, that was quite interesting. But yeah, I really love this, but I'm going to start vanilla year. Alright. And let's hope we get something decent from this. I'm going to take this. And we got a Phoenix Hawk. Nice! Ooh, alright, that kind of makes up for things a little bit. Okay. I'm quite happy with that. They're a nice mech, actually. I've used them once before, and I kind of like them. It was one of the few new lighter mechs that I quite like. So let's have a look at our mech warriors. And so there's me, Maximus. So we're just going to go straight into sensor lock, which I find is a very handy ability, particularly with this mod. Shut in.
Commander?
Okay. Looks like he's going to be a tactician.
Yes, Commander.
We've got Silver Dollar,
Commander.
Theropod,
Commander.
and Yukon. Now, one interesting aspect
Need something, Chief?
of this mod. Sometimes you get
Reporting.
a mech warrior with bonus experience, but
Receiving you.
we didn't get that this time. That's fine. So if you have a look in the service record, the attributes are also quirks, which is really cool. So yeah, we've got brave. So increase the panic resistance because there is a mechanic, much like Rogue Tech, which I like the idea of, but yeah, I think Rogue Tech, in my opinion, is just too much of a it's just I feel it's needlessly overcomplicated. But anyway, that's just my opinion. I've got other issues with it, besides the fact it being pretty unstable at the moment. Yeah, so we get discounts thanks to this guy. We get no, it really doesn't do much, but this reduces pilot injury times, and he's from the Luring Commonwealth. So we have Silver Dollar, who is Fed Sons. Okay, that's interesting. And a technician. So really nothing special about this guy. But they can gain attributes and quirks as time progresses. So we have a Rebellious. So she probably won't go in with us at first. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Anyone who's rebellious is a bit of a problem when you've got an officer or a commander, a company commander, in the same lance. So, you know, that makes things very interesting. You really have to think about who you've got in your lance at any one time, which is nothing special about her at all, so not yet. Alright, so we're going to make some quick changes on our mechs. And I think a couple of things I always like to do. Well, I like to first let's change this up, and let's see. Oh my god, how many jump jets do you need, dude? Freaking hell, get rid of you. So we've got a slot empty. Alright, so we've got SRM4 medium laser and SRM6. It's actually not bad. That's the 2D, okay. No jump jets, that's fine. Okay. One thing I like to do though is usually take off a couple of jump jets. We really don't need this many. So, we can save a lot of room here. Oh, and one of the changes that were made with the mod is that flamers don't run out of ammo. Kind of interesting, but anyway, so we're going to improve our armor just a bit. So 3 jump jets should do us, and let's crank that up, that up. Oh, and we'll do 10 on each until we've run out of weight. So I would much prefer, I mean, 3 jump jets I find is enough, but I mean, maybe not that much. Maybe more on the arms? Yeah. Take some off the back. You know, 90 on the front's okay. Alright, we'll give him 55 on the legs. That'll do for now. We'll make some changes later on because he's got the machine guns. I prefer small lasers, but you know, it is what it is. We'll just make do with what we've got for now.
Right.
So he's a little bit tougher, and it takes no time. So when you take stuff off and you're just changing armor up, it takes no time. So that's okay. Let's refit this guy. I don't believe he has jump jets. God, my god, cicadas are useless. Frickin' hell. You can't do anything with him. You just gotta go, yeah, well, okay, fine. Well, they are actually good in melee, so they're okay. Anyway, now here's the thing with the Phoenix Hawk, is they have a thing called the Vectored Thrust Kit, which is a really cool addition. So you get plus 10% jump distance and plus 10% damage after a jump, which is huge. So we can take off one of these jump jets, and let's try and crank up things just a little bit. So put some there. Yeah, 120 armor there. Let's see. You probably definitely need some more on the arms. And you know what? Let's put the extra 5 there. Yep, that looks good. Just to give it that little bit of extra durability.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Alright, so, alright, well that's our lance. Now what system are we on? What kind of system are we on? I hope it's... Alright, so we're on New Velas, which is a... we're in actually Taurian territory, which is different from last time. Okay, it's Arctic world, electronics, medium gravity planet, periphery level civilization, and small population. Okay, so one of the things you want to do is make sure from early on you actually want to have quite a few mech warriors. Now to do that, what I want to do is...
Commander?
Oh my god, I need 200 for her. She's actually really good, holy crap. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, you want to get some decent ones, so these are worth 50.
How's it going?
He needs 200 or higher, oh my god. Alright. Well, we might not be able to do that, I don't think we can. But yeah, you want to start off, just get straight into some contracts. Lots of half skulls. Oh, okay. Right, so we got some priority missions, which are Katinka. Quite a few. These could be a lot of fun. So yeah, we have to go up against the Iranian Restoration, the Capellan Confederation, the Fed Sons, of course, and the Fed Sons. So yeah, hopefully we'll get into some of those. But for now, let's try and suck up the Taurians a bit. We'll start off with one of my favorites, an assassination mission. So this is on Tundra, so that's a bit better than last time I started this, when we were on a Martian surface, and yeah, I was getting all sorts of heat issues. But let's jump into it, and I'll show you some of the mechanics as we go. I'm gonna go full salvage, straight up. Oh, before I do, okay, one thing you want to do first up, because we've already advanced today, and I forgot to do this before. You want to start upgrading your ship as quick as possible, and go for your beta pod as quick as possible, because you want lots of mech warriors. From what I've been watching and what I've been playing, that seems to be, you know, the best way to do things with this mod. You got to really rethink. You can't go into this with a vanilla mindset. You just have to completely change your tactics. So yeah, anyway, which one was it? That one. Alright. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the flashpoints with this too, because the system is very, very interesting. Alright, so yeah, we'll go... Crappy cicada. I would rather a Jenna, honestly. So who do we, Oh yeah, we don't want Theropod. So mech tech skill, nothing. Okay, so they're okay. Their gunnery's crap, but that's okay. Yeah, all of their gunnery is crap. Absolute garbage. But he's a possible future technician. So I'm going to reward him by putting him in the crappy cicada. Should I put him in that? No, you know what? Yeah, I'll put him in there. Whatever. Alright, so silver dollar. Sure, you go in here and Yukon. Sorry, Theropod, you'll have to go on another lance later on. That's if we decide to keep you around. Let's deploy. Now, so one of the things with this mod is it's touted as being compatible with the campaign. And I tried doing a campaign, and it's seriously, I hope they fix this soon, because I would actually rather have done a campaign so that I wasn't limited by the amount of days we had with a career mode. But tried to start a campaign, and the first missions went through fine. But when I went to travel, star map didn't work, wouldn't come up. And the contracts didn't display. None of the contracts displayed whatsoever. So I had nothing. I had no contracts available. I had one I could travel to. I tried clicking on it. Couldn't travel to it. Just wouldn't let me do it. Tried going back to an older save. No, that didn't work. Tried restarting. I tried a whole new thing. Same thing again. So it just would not work for me past the first, what is it called? The first mission where you have to take on that mining company. You know, you take out the turrets and whatnot. I can't even remember the name of it. But anyway. So it's a simple assassination mission. Okay. Now, we do have to get 4 mech parts by default now instead of 3, so this is going to make things very interesting, but the way the mechanics works also makes things very interesting. So getting mechs shouldn't be as difficult as you think they'll be. So that looks like it could be... is it a Wolverine? Could be. I can't really make that out. But anyway, let's hope we can nab the parts for that. Alright, so we'll just I think we can bypass these guys, though we may be able to. Let's try it. You know what, I'm gonna rush the cicada in. I'm just so disgusted that we, you know, this is the second playthrough I've done with the, well, that I started with the Taurians. And I got a cicada last time as well. I'm just like, ugh. But I did get a Jenna. Which, depending on which model you get, they're not too bad. We got their attention. Well, you know what? I'm gonna head into cover.
Of course. Confirmed.
Now the commandos aren't too bad. They're a little squishy, but they do put out quite a bit of damage, so hopefully that'll help us. Alright, so the other thing is the improved AI do reserve a lot in this, so just you've been warned. So if I hit reserve, have a look at that. Let's hit reserve again. See? They're pretty smart, gotta say. So what I can do So I'm going to try this ability of the Phoenix Hawk. So let's see. Is it going to do us any good? Okay, they haven't moved. I think the Javelin's the bigger threat. Even though our hit chances aren't great, except with the large laser. But we'll have a go at it. Nice. Good hit. Okay, got 2 hits on me. But yeah, you can see the heat generation is quite a problem.
Commander?
Alright, this is all the cicadas are good for, really. Just walking up, punching him in the face. If you actually hit him, which we did. These guys generally aren't too much of a threat. Although you gotta be wary of them. A bit like locusts.
What's the plan?
Can't get him with the flamer. Can I jump? No. Can't get you either. Well, we'll just try and get as close as we can.
Have no doubt it will be done.
And have a barbecue. I can't wait to try these new flamers, see if they're any good.
Confirmed.
Good hit. Right, Yukon, you're up.
Yeah?
Yeah. I want you to hit this guy for me.
On my way.
Good.
Locking on and firing it all.
So, you see Unsettled. It's a bit like the Rogue Tech, well, it's actually Mod Tech, but... well, that hurt you, bastard. So, you can get AI pilots to eject. You know what?
Reporting.
I'm going to try these flamers out. And I'll do a precision strike while I'm at it. I just want to test them, yeah, because, alright, so we've got, what's the 4? I don't know. 4 on the brackets. It actually does 4? Or 5? Anyway, we'll see. Oh, that's okay, let's see that. Let's go for the leg. Okay, on fire. Oh, that's right, because it spaces out the heat damage over a couple of phases, I believe. Alright, we're gonna go over here. I'm gonna hit him again. There goes his leg, goes his torso.
Oh, now I'm just tearing you up.
And he ejected. So there's three free parts if we want them. Which is really cool. Alright, so now the Phoenix Hawk's got some machine guns, which is nice. And we've still got a 61% chance to hit even though he's highly evasive. Which is the beauty of them.
Engaging physical attack.
I love the shoulder charge. Head hit. Now he's stressed.
Hey there.
So you bloody should be, because they're going to whomp you from here too, actually from the back.
Move into position. Roger.
Now he's panicked. Now, if we'd have hit with that small laser, he could have possibly ejected. As it goes on a panic roll. Oh, he's gonna try and shoot me in the back. You bastard. Fortunately,
Warning. Armor low.
you had 25 in the back, so which is the damage of a medium laser.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we're gonna roast him. And he freaked out. And you see they say things like, enough, or I'm out of here. We'll see, you know, maybe next time, you know, things like that. They say some really cool little things, which I probably should roleplay at some point, but you can't always spot them. They tend to be rather quick. I'm gonna head up here.
Confirmed. Be there in a jet.
So, with Maximus's voice, I was thinking I should do something like, "Hi, I'm Maximus." You know, some really smooth, you know, smooth talker voice. I don't know.
Whatever you say.
And it is a Wolverine. Actually, they're not bad. They're not my favourite medium mech, but they're okay. Alright, so what I could start with is a jump. And I'm going to try and get to his side, which I kind of can't. You'll notice, actually, yeah, okay, I can. See how it changes blue? It's just a really quick and easy indicator to tell you before you try and hit whether it's going to be a side shot. It's green. If it's green, it's a rear shot. If it's red, it's front. Sometimes you get purple, which I think is like it could be you know, either a front or a side. But
Engaging jump jet.
we're going to go for the side for a good reason. A lot of heat generated, but yeah, I want to take his leg out if possible.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Didn't get it. That's okay. Now he's standing on a geothermal vent, which is interesting.
Position confirmed.
Geothermal area.
Engaging.
Somehow you hit him on the complete opposite side. Okay.
You have orders?
Yes, I do. Oh no, don't jump. Just do me a favor and sprint.
Confirmed.
And then you
Commander.
try and freak him out a bit. Now, this is an assassination contract, so he's probably going to start running soon.
Our target is making a break for it.
So, we need to
Right here. Mm-hmm.
hit him quick. We could probably do that. Well, okay, he's on phase 2, so I can probably afford...
How might I help?
Huh. Alright, we can hit him with some flamers.
Yes, Commander.
Probably... Okay, he's not hot at all. But whatever.
Of course. That's a critical hit.
Well, he's hurt.
I'm listening.
He's very hurt. Okay, so good news is the denial zone is down there, so yeah. And he has to run through all that forest. This is a Martian map. It might be in a little bit more difficult. Let's see. Will we get him? I don't know. This could go either way.
Take this.
want to take that leg out. Oh, damn. Yeah, wrong side. Oh well. He's not stressed yet.
Enemy mech. Critical
Oh no,
damage
okay,
detected.
yep. Panicked. Very good. You know what? I'm gonna go and punch him. Just hope for the best. Didn't panic him anymore. Alright, but he's got no arms. So he's highly evasive, so I need to go and punch him if possible.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I can. Oh, gonna have to hope for the best.
Location confirmed.
Try and get a hit. Oh! That worked. Bloody hell. Okay. Okay, well, all targets eliminated. Yes.
Mission
So,
successful.
3 possible Wolverine parts, so I don't know if we'll get all of them. We did go for max salvage, but it's no guarantee we'll get everything, because we did have a javelin that punched out on us. So, yes, the, what's his name? This guy. Good job, Commander, the Taurian Concordat. Thanks you for your service. It's always refreshing to deal with a true professional when one hires mercenaries. Yes, it is. Alright, so that's given us 5 reputation, and as you can see, we've had a punch out there. I don't know why it didn't register as 2, but fortunately we didn't take any structural damage, so that was lucky. And they want to dispute it! Are you kidding me? They want all 3 Wolverine. No. I'm sorry. I'm gonna risk losing rep with the Taurians. So yeah, this is an interesting mechanic. I'm sorry, Commander, but in subsection A, Section A, subsection 3, paragraph 2, as the salvage crew picture of the battlefield, you are contracted by the Taurian Concordat representative. They insist the contract terms allows for them first rights to the following items: Wolverine partial mech salvage, quantity 3; Javelin partial mech salvage, quantity 2. They offer to add the following to the salvage pool for exchange: SRM-6, quantity 9, M-Laser, quantity 10, Standard Jump Jet, quantity 23, Standard Heatsink, quantity 9, SRM-2, quantity 8, SRM Ammo, quantity 11. You may choose to refuse the disputed salvage is retained and you lose 4 rep, except the disputed salvage is lost, exchange items are added to the salvage pool and you gain plus 3 rep. So, yeah, I think you pretty much get all the rest of it. Dispute. You pay 16,100 C-bills in legal fees and have 46% chance to keep disputed salvage. And the salvage pool gains 1 to 6 from the compensation offer. 54%. You lose the disputed salvage and additional 1 to 6 selections in the salvage pool. So I'm just going to go straight up refuse. Sorry. I want this damn Wolverine. You can't do this to me. Well, at least we got 2 parts. No, we actually got 3, so very lucky there. So, good start. But it is a Wolverine, I can understand, you know. 55-ton mech. Nothing to scoff at. Can even ruin a heavy mech's day. So a good start for Equites Machina. Even though we had a terrible roll with the mechs. Although I was warned that if you start with a periphery level civilization, then or periphery level faction, then you're gonna start with pretty crappy mechs. It's just the way the mechanics of this mod works. So now another interesting mechanic is that we're now fatigued. We're now very tired. We can take them into another fight. However, if we do that, they're going to have low spirits for 14 days. So it's generally not worth doing that. But what you can do is, alright, any repairs you might need to make, you can do that now. Any changes you need to make, you can make slight changes to your mechs. So, you know, you could have a look here. And as I said, I prefer small lasers. So what I probably eventually will do is swap these out for small lasers, put in a heat sink. I'd love to put in a snub PPC, it just generates far too much heat. Got an LB5X. Wow. Shotgun like hits. Sweet. But yeah, there's nothing I can really change over here, so we just have to sit and wait. Which is why it's the mechanic with taking travel contracts, where you get a bonus to your rep and everything, is really handy because it's, you know, it's career mode. So now the sad thing is, if we have a look at the star map, 1200 days is just not enough. I want to explore this whole thing. 1200 days just does not cut it. So I don't know if the modders are watching. Maybe if we could somehow do an extended career mode, would be nice. And look, you know what I might do? I might just keep playing after the career mode's over. So you know, we'll have to do the mini campaign definitely. And a bunch of priority stuff and travel contracts, of course. So, because you need to rest up your mech warriors every time. So, it is unfortunate, but the good thing is if you do take a bit of damage, you've got time to both rest and fix up your mechs. So, if we go to our contracts and see what's next. So, we've got last mech standing. Taurian Concordat +8. So it's a potentially good one. But actually before I do that, I want to have a look at our XP. Now, I want to save this for gunnery.
Hey there.
Yeah, I want to get gunnery for all these bozos.
Reporting.
Because they shoot like crap. Oh yeah, you're the naughty one.
Copy.
That's good. Here, have some experience. So, next contract. And I think we'll take... Wait a minute. Excuse me. Easy... Pardon me, easy pickings. Gotta be wary of ambush convoys now, because the vehicles are not quite as easy as you'd expect. Again, you can't go into this with a vanilla mindset, vanilla game mindset. So, let's go for last mech standing. It's just a flat up battle. Let's grab. Oh look, that'll do. Oh, and we're losing rep with the Fed Sons. What a shame. I still feel dirty going up against the Fed Sons, but you know. Gotta get out of my comfort zone once in a while. So yeah, it will take us a bit longer to build up a nice, decent amount of mechs. Particularly, like I said, you start off with the Magistracy of Canopus or the Taurian Concordat, and you start out with crap. Like, there's no other way to say it. Unless you get a lucky roll like we did and get a Phoenix Hawk, you're gonna have a real hard time starting out. I did a practice start with the Fed Sons, and yeah, I got the Vindicator, the Jenna. What else did I get? Did get a Spider, but I think actually I got a Blackjack too. So yeah, you definitely, if you start off doing this with one of the great houses, you'll generally get a better starting lance. So, but if you like the extra difficulty of starting with starting out light, then yeah, start with the Periphery faction.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so it's gonna be a straight. Oh, I gotta do Darius' voice. This is gonna be a straight stand-up fight, Commander. You'll lance against the opposing forces. Intel says that they're near your current location. Move in and clear them out. Good hunting, Commander. Oliver out.
Ready for action.
Okay, so yeah, gotta get into roleplay mode. Since that's what my channel's known for.
Confirmed.
Some would say making a complete fool of myself, but I don't really give a shit. I enjoy it. I enjoy making a fool of myself. Okay. How about... Is there any cover? Nope. I don't want to run like here, because I get... Well, 2 Asian pips, maybe. I could deal with that. Oh, screw it. Here I go.
Enemy detected.
What are they? I don't know. There's some forest there, but I don't want to get too close till they want. If they decide to come up and hit me, being a cicada, I tend to be a bit squishy. So let's run over here.
Roger that. Consider it done.
Alright. Okay. Let's reserve then. She moved bugger all, so I can probably easily hit you. Uh-oh. Goddamn Firestarter. Well, I got my own. And you see there, I was unsettled. Yeah, so obviously failed a roll there somewhere. So I don't want to be using my jump jets. 46%. Yeah, I could deal with that. And MGs produce like no heat. So there you go.
All weapons committed.
Oh, one of the lasers hit. So cool. And he's unsettled now. Alright.
Waiting for
So the
orders.
cicada can come in and smash him in the side. Hopefully. Yep, got him. Beautiful. And now he's stressed. Excellent. Hey, if I could get a second Firestarter, I wouldn't scoff at that. What is that? A Stinger. It's one of the new modded ones. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with your own bloody medicine. Here we go. Cut this.
Unloading full salvo.
He's on fire, plus 16 heat.
Scored a critical hit.
He's pretty messed up. I think there's safer. Yeah. Firestarter can take a bit more of a beating, but the Commando is very squishy. So, gotta watch that.
This is everything I got.
Claim a crit.
I think I hit something.
And now he's panicked. So, one more failed roll and he'll eject. Right, but he's running away. Okay, so it's plus 4 heat because he
Damage minimal.
somehow missed with a bunch of flamers. So maybe he freaked out.
How might I help?
You know what? Just come and punch you.
Of course.
Left arm destroyed.
That hit something good.
Okay, so he passed his panic check, obviously. Uh-oh. Back shot. That hit the arm. And
Internal structure damage.
that will require some repairs, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright. Let's get a precision strike on this Joker. No, precision. So I want to use it. Leg.
Here goes everything.
Injured.
Oh, now I'm
And
tearing you up.
tearing him up, alright. Made him shit himself. Alright. So, yeah, apparently with this mod, the start game is a little bit easier.
Physical attack.
But it gets a lot harder towards the end. Even with Assault Max, you're gonna have a much bigger challenge, which I'm quite excited to check out. Oh, you know what? Just hit him like that. Wait, how about turn around? Yeah.
Affirmative.
Try and take that off.
Targeting Alpha Strike.
Oh, we freaked out. And so my panic check, I've gone back to confident, which is nice.
Reporting.
Alright. Yeah, I can keep flaming him to my heart's content now because flamers don't have ammo anymore in this mod. So that's nice.
Target confirmed.
Head hit, nice.
Target's taken a critical hit.
But he's only unsettled, which is
Yeah.
unsettling. You know, go and stomp on him.
I'm going. Gonna get physical on him.
Good. You just
Took him down.
you got physical on him to death. Target's down, Commander. Let's get you home and collect our pay.
Mission successful.
Alright, so not much salvage out of that, but that's okay. Well, maybe... Yeah, I can grab the Firestarter parts. Grab 2 of those. Won't be much left of that Stinger, so I really don't care about that. But Firestarter's a nice mech. It's even better now. So, yeah. If you can come across a Firestarter, try and get it. Nothing much else here, so sure. Grab 2 of those and see if we get lucky. We did! Awesome! So, yeah, so 4 parts, you know, you're not going to be churning out mechs, but at the same time, because a lot of the pilots, it kind of evens itself out. A lot of the AI pilots are going to be punching out, so you don't need to get a lot of headshots. And that's the other thing too, if you go and watch Channel Doyle, explains how headshots are a little bit harder to get now. I think even with Cold Shot Mastery, it's down to 15%. So you're not going to be getting as frequent headshots, but because these pilots are punching out all the time, you don't really need to. So again, it's a balance thing, which is quite nice. So yeah, I mean that's fine. You know, as long as it all evens out, it's all good. So let's have a look at our mech warriors. And we have 1,000 experience to spend. Yay! So what do we spend it on? Of course, gunnery.
Mech warrior training complete.
And Shut-In.
Ready for orders.
Shut-In can shut up and have that.
Training confirmed, Commander.
And Silver
Awaiting
Dollar.
orders.
No, nothing.
Commander.
But yes, you can get some tactics. I may as well.
Training complete.
Alright. So, we have some repairs to do. And the cicada is as squishy as F. So we need to repair. It's only going to take a day though, so it's fine. And yeah, so that brings us up, I think, to like 10 reputation of the MRB. So we need 50 to get those extra mech warriors, or those decent ones anyway. I'd love to get 200 to get what's her face? Mockingbird.
Waiting for orders.
She's a really good one, and she's got a cute voice too. But unfortunately, yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Now, these ones here
Yes,
that
boss.
you get, some of them have a bonus to XP when you first hire them. So, but he's quite good. Tactics 6. Piloting 7. Wow. And Troubleshooter has 7 guts score. So that's quite impressive. So let's go ahead and
Job's done, Commander.
give our team a rest.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
So power conduits are done, so we can get straight back into upgrading the ship. And so next we need structure, so we'll purchase
Roger
that.
that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
And you'll notice something about the ship upgrades. They're changed a bit too, but we'll get into that as the series gets on. But yeah, I think we'll leave it there for now, folks. So yeah, I'm really excited to get further into this. I like I said, I have tried out starting a couple of campaigns and career modes. Just to get a feel for what the mod's like, and so far I gotta say I'm very, very impressed, so I am very excited to get further into this and see how we go. I think it's going to be a real challenge, but nonetheless I really look forward to getting into it, and it'll be interesting to play as a Taurian for once. So yeah, I hope you can join us next time, where we hope to have a little bit more roleplay when we get the opportunity. But yeah, I'm kind of taking on board one of the comments I got early on in my last series, where the roleplay really wasn't appreciated as much, so I'll try and tone it down a little. But yeah, it's a bit hard because I do enjoy it, but if your viewers don't, then you know I won't overdo it and overstep the mark. But yeah, I'll try and keep up the RP to what I hope is an acceptable level. Alright, well this is Huey signing off. I hope you've enjoyed the episode and I hope to see you next time. But until then, take it easy and bye for now.